best MMA and fitness for the #1 spot in the Midwest.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 9th bout of the evening is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. And it's for the Synergy FC Amateur Flyweight Championship. This bout is powered by Rage Fitness. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is the #3 ranked flyweight in Missouri, with a record of 6 victories across 2 defeats. Representing ESMMA by way of East St. Louis, Illinois, please welcome Tyreace the Reaper Wilbourn. And across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, this man is the #1 ranked amateur flyweight in Missouri. He is your reigning, defending Synergy FC Amateur Flyweight Champion with a record of 4 victories across 1 defeat, representing Springfield Fight Club by way of Springfield, Missouri. Please welcome Trent Zykan.
Cage is locked and we're underway. This is my most anticipated bout of the evening.
Yeah, title fight, Springfield, Shrine Mosque. It's a good one. There's the slip by Zykan.
Couple up kicks there.
Early opportunity there for Tyreace Wilbourn, the challenger.
Yeah, definitely the bigger competitor. Like I said, competed all the way up to 145 pounds. Able to make the weight, though. Let's see if he's got a weight and strength advantage over Trent Zykan.
See, we know the submission threat that Zykan presents as well.
Yeah, multiple up kicks here. Got the triangle for a second. Trent Zykan absolutely active off his back.
Yeah, those head kicks. Up kicks are landing. He's going to have to be careful climbing into that guard is Wilbourn. And Zykan's back up. You see the speed on display from both these flyweights. It's good movement by Zykan, circling off the cage.
Trent getting a little too comfortable throwing those head kicks out there without anything behind it.
Yeah, really good entry there by the challenger.
Easy takedown, but on the transition right away is Trent Zykan.
Yep, tough guy to control down there.
Ooh, reverse triangle. If he can lock around the body here.
Trying to grab that left leg.
Maybe switching to the knee bar off of this.
Yeah. At least using it to get back up to his feet, right?
Yeah, Tyreace not even entertaining staying down there.
There's a really good level change by Wilbourn to get that takedown, but yeah, the active guard of Zykan.
Well, Trent's got to get his hands going a little bit more. Tyreace doing a great job staying in boxing range.
Oh, big body kick by the champ.
Nice
jab to the body, yep, jab to the body. Trying to find that knee up the middle to the body a couple times. Zykan.
Yeah, first fight, Zykan's able to use knees. Uh-oh, ninja choke here.
Wilbourn has yet to have a submission on his resume yet, but this would be a huge one.
Let's see if he uses this guillotine to try and stand up to his feet, but Trent Zykan staying heavy, keeping his body square. And the head pops free.
Yep, and in a good position now to end the round. He jumps to a guillotine of his own.
Yeah, famous jump to Gilly.
No, he's got a good one. But he might not have enough time. He will not.
Not enough time, but he knows that he can get it now. Trent Zykan coming on strong. Tyreace Wilbourn not going away. Big shots landed towards the end of the round. A lot of back and forth there, kind of an awkward first few minutes, or, first minute and a half. So with so many up kicks and exchanges from the bottom, Trent Zykan just creating offense from anywhere, and Tyreace Wilbourn not backing down for 1 second.
Right, Tyreace wanted to jump into that guard. He was just unable to with some of those up kicks that were landing on the feet. The champ has really good movement, staying off the cage, not allowing Wilbourn to corral him in any situation in that first round. You can see the intensity on the face of Trent Zykan to start round number 2.
Great combination from Tyreace.
Yeah, great sprawl as well by Tyreace. You see he's just going to push off there and get back to his feet. It's a smart move.
Eric Steenberg telling Tyreace to stay in range because Trent does not want to box with him. That's why he's just trying to keep these front kicks out there.
Yep, and Trent rather, just trying to stay off that cage again. Wow, the strength of the challenger right there. Totally reversed that takedown attempt. Now he's got the back of the champion.
Tyreace gets his hands together for a moment. See if he tries to take Trent for a ride. Trent doing a good job separating the hands of Tyreace.
Yep, more teeps from the champ as well. There's that body kick again.
Tyreace has almost landed with that lead right hand a couple times now. It's another shot attempt from Trent Zykan. Got his hands together and finishes this takedown for the first time.
And that was a really good entry, too. It almost stuffed it, did Wilbourn, but the positioning was too good by Zykan. He was able to finish it. And he will have to let go of this guillotine attempt.
Yeah. Threatening the Von Flue, passing into the mount for just a second. Trent Zykan, 4 submission victories. 2 guillotines and a rear naked choke on the resume.
More knees, but Wilbourn able to execute his game plan, and that's staying on the feet. And that's when he's having the most success in the striking department, is when he gets Zykan completely against the fence. Like in these moments right here, it's forcing a shot out of Zykan that he can see coming at that point. So it's his attempt to get off the cage with that takedown.
Trent Zykan fighting the hands. He's got to start creating some movement here if he wants to get this weight off of him. 19 seconds left here in round number 2.
Doing a good job fighting hands, doing a good job staying on his knees. Stopping the back take by Wilbourn right there. It's good work by Trent Zykan. There we go, Wilbourn getting some confidence going as this fight's playing out.
Might have taken that round here. Stuffed a few takedowns, ended up on top, was able to get back to his feet, had a lot of cage control. I think we might be tied going into round number 3. Tyreace Wilbourn definitely the stronger fighter in there tonight. Just kind of able to muscle his way in and out of some of these positions where technique doesn't always reign king, and you can tell it's starting to wear on Trent Zykan just a little bit. It almost seems to be frustrated.
Yeah, Zykan still, very conscious in every position that Wilbourn's thrown at him. He's been able to get out of it. but still, it's Wilbourn put the champ in these vulnerable spots. The body kick partially blocked by Wilbourn. Keep up the middle. Yeah, Wilbourn doing a good job of just forcing Zykan to the cage once again here in round number 3. And making him use that weight, like you said, Justin.
I need that underhook high, Ty. Right underhook high. Watch the knees.
Kind of stuck in the mud here right now. Guys just jockeying for position.
And this is something that the challenger's okay with. He's okay with the fight playing out.
Yeah, this is
on
all
the cage right
This
here.
is all in Tyreace's favor right now. Trent's got to start to get more active.
Zykan working for an underhook. Had it for a moment, then lost it. But right here is where Wilbourn, the challenger, wants to keep it. Try to get the reversal, but these guys, the sweat's starting to take over.
Trent just pushing his way back off and cutting.
And this is where the champ wants to be first. He wants to try to stay in the middle of the cage, but again,
Ooh, big body shot lands by Tyreace Wilbourn.
the pressure.
Halfway, Tyreace.
He's the story so far.
Nice right hand for Tyreace Wilbourn. Lands down the pipe.
And a good knee returned by the champ.
Tyreace smiling and laughing.
That's good head movement by the challenger. Zykan's just catching him on the end of these punches with that good head movement, especially these jabs.
Zykan looks a little tired.
Separate, let your hands go.
Here we are again back against the cage. It's Wilbourn just getting this cage control time as we're under a minute here. And he knew the opportunity he had so far. He's delivering on this opportunity, a chance to be the 125-pound champion for Synergy FC.
Yeah, looking to collect his 3rd belt in 3 different weight classes. Looking to be about 30 seconds away from doing so.
There's a good entry right there. Zykan pops right back up.
Trent looking for the switch. Granby roll through. Has a leg.
And that's why you got to be careful initiating some grappling with Zykan, because he can pull off submissions. But again, maybe not enough time.
No time.
Into a takedown attempt of his own, but that will be the end of round number 3. And there's Zykan putting his hands up. Wilbourn dancing. Both these guys think they've done enough to get that belt around their waist tonight.
Tough fight to score. Let's see if Trent Zykan did enough to retain his belt here at Synergy FC 17.
Just an impressive game plan on the side of Wilbourn. Young fighter, 23 years old, having the ability to, utilize his game plan and stop the strengths of Trent Zykan. Getting out of some submission attempts will help, and Zykan obviously having some success too as the champion in the grappling department with the jabs, with the knees, the body kicks, landing some heavy shots. But Wilbourn, the pressure could be the story. We'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, our judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your Synergy FC Amateur Flyweight Champion, and still out of the red corner, spiking Trent Zykan.
Trent Zykan, in his toughest fight to date, remains victorious and keeps the strap here in Springfield, Missouri.
Absolutely, back and forth fight, super competitive.